In front of a grave, a young man sits. He looks at the grave and softly says, "Old man, I have come to meet you again." Memories of the past flicker in his eyes. When the old man was taking his last breaths, he had said, "Chu Fan, make me 3 promises. First, after my death, protect the village for 5 years. Kill the leader of the demon clan. Then you may leave, and never come back. Second, go to the Bai family and marry Bai Lingshan. I have already prepared the marriage contract for you. Third, unless it's life or death, never use your superpower." Now Chu Fan sits before the grave, a wine bottle in his hand. Speaking to the old man, he says, "Old man, I killed the leader of the demon clan." He pours wine over the grave and says, "Now I am leaving the village, to fulfill your other wish." He stands up and begins to walk away. "I am going now, to marry Bai Lingshan." As he walks deeper into the forest, some people in formal clothes watch him from afar. At the same time, reports are delivered to 3 different figures. "Leader, Miss Seo, we have found that man." The scene shifts. Inside a luxurious office, a golden-haired woman rejects a contract worth tens of billions. She coldly says, "Don't bother me. Prepare the car." Elsewhere, a small blue-haired girl sits while a man kneels before her, begging, "Ma'am, please listen to me." But she replies coldly, "A traitor does not deserve to live. Prepare the car." In another place, a silver-haired girl leads her army in a brutal war against demons. A soldier shouts, "Leader, there are too many demons. We can't kill them all." But she commands, "Dragon Wild Army, follow me. Let's end this battle and go home." The troops charge the demons with fierce resolve. Yet in their hearts, all 3 women speak the same name. "Chu Fan, wait for me." The scene shifts again. Outside the Grand Bai family mansion, Chu Fan arrives at the massive gates. A butler blocks him. "So, you are Chu Fan. Stay right here." Chu Fan is stunned by the wealth and grandeur of the mansion. In his heart, he thinks, "In just 5 years, the Bai family has grown this powerful?" The butler leads him in but speaks rudely. "Don't touch anything, peasant boy." Then he stops him at the entrance. "Stay here, today a special guest is coming. Don't cause trouble." Chu Fan replies, "So this is how you treat a guest?" The butler sneers, "Ha, you are just a country bumpkin. Do you really think you deserve the same treatment?" At that moment, Bai Lingshan appears with another young man. The man smiles and says, "Lingshan, the 100 Taste Pavilion has a new famous dish. Come with me to try it." When they step outside and see Chu Fan, Lingshan asks, "What are you doing here?" Chu Fan answers firmly, "I came to fulfill my engagement with you." The young man's face twists with anger. He rushes forward and kicks Chu Fan. "What engagement? You are just trash. How dare you even think of marrying Lingshan?" Chu Fan is about to strike back, but the old man's words echo in his mind. No, the old man said never attack ordinary people. So he holds back. The young man mocks him further. "If not for Lingshan's sake, trash like you isn't even worth mocking." Chu Fan slowly rises to his feet. The man declares, "Lingshan, let me teach this garbage a lesson." But Lingshan stops him. She hands Chu Fan the engagement papers and says, "Chu Fan, let's break off this engagement." Chu Fan's rage boils over. He growls, "I never imagined. The old man devoted his entire life to helping the Bai family rise, yet in the end, he only saved ingrates." The arrogant young man stomps on the engagement papers, laughing loudly. "Ha! You're insane. Devoting your life to changing fate? What a joke! That lying old man deserved to die." At those words, Chu Fan snaps. "Say that again if you dare." The man laughs harder. "What can you do? I'll say it again." He slaps Chu Fan and spits. "That lying old man deserved to die." Chu Fan's eyes blaze red with fury. "I'm sorry, old man, but I cannot endure this anymore." Suddenly, boom! A luxury car crashes through the Bai mansion gates. From the car steps several men in suits. And then, a breathtaking golden-haired woman. She surveys the mansion and sneers. "So this is the Bai family? Not as impressive as I thought. When she sees Chu Fan, she smiles warmly. It's been a long time, junior brother, the arrogant young man shouts. Who are you? How dare you trespass into the Bai family? Guards! Kill them! The golden-haired woman only laughs. What a joke! Her body radiates golden energy, whipping into a violent storm. You dare to mock my junior brother? You people deserve death! Golden coins swirl around her, bursting with power. Eat this! She roars, unleashing the storm. The arrogant young man and all the guards collapse to their knees. A bodyguard screams. She's an expert! Young Master Su, run! But young Master Su shrieks in terror. You useless trash! Kill her now! Yet the golden-haired woman only increases the pressure. Just then, the Bai family head rushes out. He saves his people and says, Young lady, using power in Bai family territory, this is a grave disrespect. But then he recognizes her technique. Fortune technique? You must be Huang Fu-yi, the chairwoman of the Huang Fu Consortium. The golden-haired woman smiles proudly. So what if I am? Young Master Su freezes in horror. In his mind, could it be her? The one who, in just 3 years, turned the Huang Fu Consortium into High City's #1 family? The Bai family head instantly changes his tone. Miss Huang Fu, for you to grace our humble Bai family, it is our honor. But she replies coldly. Honor? I did not come here for the Bai family. I only came to see my junior brother. She runs straight to Chu Fan, hugs him tightly, and says, I came only to see you. Chu Fan blushes awkwardly. Senior sister. Young Master Su's face twists with jealousy. For someone like him? Miss Huang Fu, don't you think this is too much? Her eyes turn icy. And who are you? Who gave you the right to speak about my junior brother? Her threatening tone makes the whole hall tremble. She snaps her fingers. Bring it in. Her men carry in chests filled with gold, pearls, and jade. Everyone gasps in shock. She declares, I know the Bai family is in need of money. This should be enough as a gift for my junior brother's marriage. And if you agree to this engagement, you will also receive 5% shares of the Huangfu group. Everyone is stunned by the offer. But then Bai Lingshan steps forward. Miss Huangfu, forgive me, but I cannot accept this. Why are you forcing me to marry a stranger? Miss Huangfu's eyes blazed with anger. Stranger? His grandfather saved your Bai family's life. Chu Fan stepped forward. Did you forget the engagement contract your family signed with my grandfather? Lingshan answered coldly. He did that of his own will. We never forced him. If you truly cared for me, you would want my happiness. Hearing that, Chu Fan's face hardened like stone. I never thought. The old man saved nothing but ingrates. Staring into Lingshan's eyes, he roared. From today, all ties between me and your Bai family are severed. He burned the engagement papers. Miss Huangfu clapped joyfully. Exactly what I expected from my junior brother. As Chu Fan turned to leave, he said, I pray the Bai family prospers. May your family head live a long life. Farewell. Su young master shouted in rage. Insolent brat. Such words are only spoken in mourning. But Chu Fan only laughed and walked away. Miss Huangfu immediately clung to him. Junior brother! Wait for your senior sister! Chu Fan groaned in frustration. Senior sister, please let go. But Huangfu boldly pressed against him. The Bai family doesn't want you. But your senior sister does. Watching them leave, Su young master's face twisted with fury. Grinding his teeth, he cursed. Bastard! Mr. Bai. Before he could finish, Mr. Bai clutched his chest and coughed violently. Grandfather! Lingshan cried in panic. Blood spurted from his mouth. Everyone rushed to him. Lingshan's expression filled with rage and hatred. Chu Fan! How dare you harm my grandfather? She wept, shaking him. Grandfather, speak to me! But his face was pale. He had stopped breathing. Grandfather! Grandfather! The ground seemed to vanish beneath Lingshan's feet. Her grief twisted instantly into fury. Pointing toward the car, she screamed. It was him! He cursed our family head to death! Inside the car, Miss Wanfu sat calmly. She looked at Chu Fan and said, He broke the promise made with your master. What did you think, that there would be no punishment? Lingshan shouted. You harmed my grandfather and now you dare try to escape. I'll make you pay. Kill them! At her command, Bai family guards charged. But Miss Wanfu extended one hand. Trash! Glittering coins shot forth, slicing the air. Senior sister, Chu Fan muttered softly. Before he could stop her, Wanfu unleashed her coin slash. One by one, the guards screamed and fell to the ground. Su Young Master's face turned pale with terror. You bastards! Even after harming the Bai family head, you attack us and now want to kill us too? Lingshan's eyes filled with both tears and rage. She screamed painfully. Chu Fan! I never thought you would be this kind of man. You harmed my family, killed my grandfather. Are you only happy if I die too? At her words, Miss Wanfu's gaze fixed on Chu Fan. With a mischievous smile, she asked, Junior brother, do you want me to kill her? Chu Fan stayed silent. In his eyes, only deep sorrow flickered. Quietly he said, I don't want my senior sister to get into trouble because of me. Wanfu's smile widened playfully. Oh, junior brother, you care so much for me. Chu Fan's face flushed red. Senior sister, why you're too close. She leaned near his ear, whispering with a laugh. Blushing so quickly? How cute. Then Chu Fan stepped forward firmly. I did not harm the Bai family head. He only collapsed because he broke the promise made to the old man. But I can save him. Miss Wanfu instantly supported him. My junior brother knows some medicine. Why not give him a chance? But Lingshan exploded with rage. My grandfather already died because of him. And now you want to let him desecrate the body? A voice echoed from the crowd. Let me see. Everyone turned in shock. It was Divine Dr. Ji, the legendary healer of Luoyang. Su Young Master gasped. They say he can even bring the dead back to life. If he's here, perhaps the Bai family head can be saved. Lingshan fell to her knees before him. Divine Dr. Ji, please save my grandfather. Dr. Ji checked Mr. Bai's pulse. After a deep sigh, he said, Alas, his triple burners are extinguished. His vitality is gone. I fear, he is truly dead. Just then, Chu Fan's voice rang out. Then let me try. Dr. Ji's eyes flared with anger. Boy! How dare you speak in my presence? Do you doubt my medical skills? I have the divine needle. There is still a chance. With a flick of his fingers, 3 shining needles appeared. Divine needle, activate! In a flash, the needles pierced Mr. Bai's chest. Suddenly, he coughed violently, and regained consciousness. Grandfather! Lingshan cried, tears streaming. But Chu Fan calmly said, His remaining energy is gone. He may not survive long. Dr. Ji barked. Arrogant brat! What do you know? You just don't want the Bai family head to live! Lingshan roared with fury. Bastard! You still curse my grandfather to die? At this moment, Miss Wanfu cut in. Do you know the name Qin Lung? Dr. Ji froze. Qin Lung? Of course. Though young, he is famed across the world. The master of Apricot Forest. Even I am nothing before him. Wanfu smiled proudly, pointing at Chu Fan. He is Qin Ling's senior brother. Do you think his medical skills are poor? Everyone was stunned. What? But Lingshan stubbornly screamed. That doesn't change the fact he harmed my grandfather. Suddenly, Mr. Bai spat out another mouthful of black blood. Grandfather! Lingshan shouted in horror. Ignoring everyone, Chu Fan rushed forward. I can still treat him. Lingshan shrieked. What are you trying to do? Chu Fan pressed his palm hard onto Mr. Bai's chest. If nothing breaks, nothing new can be built. Stop! Lingshan screamed. Mr. Bai vomited more black blood. Dr. Ji roared. It's over. That was his life essence. He's truly gone now. Lingshan unsheathed her sword, eyes blazing with killing intent. Bastard! Prepare to die! But her strike was blocked by Huangfu, who wielded a weapon made of coins. Little girl, not so fast. My junior brother is saving your grandfather. Don't interfere. Lies! Die! Ling Shan screamed, clashing with her. Just as a fierce battle was about to erupt, a weak but firm voice rang out. Stop! Do not insult your benefactor! Everyone froze. Dr. Ji collapsed to his knees in shock. Impossible! He survived? Miss Huangfu laughed proudly. My junior brother truly is amazing. Mr. Bai now looked completely recovered. He said weakly to Chu Fan, Young Master Chu, thank you for saving me. The Bai family did not break its promise. The engagement still stands. Grandfather. Ling Shan tried to speak, but Chu Fan cut her off. I cannot accept a family of ingrates. As for the engagement, since you already broke it, there is no need to mention it again. Marrying Bai Ling Shan was never my goal. I only wanted to fulfill the old man's final wish. Saying this, he turned and left with Huangfu. Outside the mansion, Huangfu smiled at him. Junior brother, what are you thinking about? Prepare the car. We're going to Qinshin Medical Clinic. Let's visit your senior sister, Qin Ling. The car sped off. Chu Fan sat silently. Huangfu teased him with a playful grin. What's wrong? Have you forgotten your senior sister Huangfu already? Chu Fan stammered nervously. And no, it's not like that, She leaned closer, rubbing her foot against his. Then why are you so quiet? Blushing furiously, Chu Fan pleaded. Senior sister, don't. Huangfu laughed. You're so cute. Suddenly, the car jolted to a stop. What happened? The scene shifted. Outside the clinic, a massive crowd had gathered, shouting in anger. The doctor killed people. Destroy his clinic. Give back my husband. A woman was crying as she clung to her son. My life is so hard. This is all because of Dr. Qin. He made my son like this. The crowd roared in anger. Evil clinic. Tear it down. Just then, a beautiful girl walked out of the clinic. This was Qin Ling. Calmly, she asked. What's going on? Let me take a look. But the woman shrieked at her. Let you look. This is all your fault. Qin Ling remained calm. If this is my mistake, then I will take responsibility. But first, let me check his pulse. She knelt down, touched the boy's wrist, and after a moment said firmly, He is not sick at all. The crowd grew even more furious. Quack doctor! She still refuses to admit her mistake. Ever since my son came back from this clinic, he hasn't gotten up once. At that moment, a group arrived and shouted, Qin Ling! Your medical skills are so terrible, yet you still dare to treat people? You don't value human lives at all. The scene shifts. Inside a car, Chu Fan was watching all this. He muttered to himself. What lousy acting, after vomiting blood, how could someone look like that? No, I need to take a closer look. The scene shifts back outside the clinic. Another young woman mocked loudly. Look at this so-called doctor. She won't shed tears until she sees her own coffin. I'll show everyone what real medical skills look like. She pretended to treat the boy, then whispered, Your mother is calling you. Now wake up. Suddenly, the boy opened his eyes, sat up, and asked, Where am I? The crowd gasped in shock. See, this Dr. Su is the real miracle doctor. Qin Ling's clinic only kills people for money. The grieving woman, enraged, lunged at Qin Ling. You evil doctor! I'll kill you! Just as she was about to strike, Chu Fan appeared, caught her hand, and said coldly, Stop. Dr. Su immediately sneered. The proof is right in front of you. Do you still dare to argue? Chu Fan stared at the supposedly healed boy. No. I was just thinking. Something looks crooked here. Hearing this, the fake Dr. Su exploded in rage. You're talking nonsense. Making up lies out of thin air. Chu Fan turned to her and smirked. Yes. Divine Dr. Su, your face too. In that instant, Dr. Su's mouth twisted, one of her eyes shrank smaller. Miss Wanfu burst out laughing. Ha ha! Crooked eyes, crooked mouth. The crowd was stunned. It was real. The woman turned to her son in horror. His mouth too had twisted grotesquely. In fury, she slapped Dr. Su. You dog! You said this was only acting. Why has my son really turned like this? You told us it was just to frame Qin Ling. Why did you harm us too? She and her son began beating Dr. Su violently. Chu Fan only smiled faintly. How pitiful, doctors cannot cure themselves. They must suffer the consequences. Just then, one girl exclaimed in fear. The golden light curse, are you Chu Fan? Chu Fan only smiled and said politely. Hello, senior sister Qin Ling. Immediately, Miss Wanfu wrapped herself around him, giggling. Junior brother is so smart, isn't he? Qin Ling stepped forward too, took Chu Fan's hand, and said, Senior sister, long time no see. Oh yes, I prepared tea. Come in. Before they could go inside, a man came rushing with his daughter in his arms, crying, Divine doctor! Please save my daughter! No matter the cost, just save her! They quickly carried the girl in. The man pleaded, Spend whatever it takes, just save her. Inside, the doctors checked and said, She can be saved. But if you had come any later, even we could not have helped. The man sighed in relief. But Chu Fan frowned, sniffed the air, and muttered, This smell, demonic qi. The doctor began treatment. First, calm her qi flow. But Chu Fan stopped him. The father roared angrily. What are you doing? My daughter is dying. He begged another physician. Divine Dr. Qin, please hurry. But Qin Ling raised her hand. Calm yourself. This is my junior brother. Let him try. Chu Fan began his treatment, chanting, For light's broken God, destroy all kinds. He pierced a silver needle like a sword strike into her head. Ghost collapse! Suddenly, a small black shadow burst from the girl's body, screeching as it fled. Its cries were so sharp that even the other women stopped what they were doing to look. Chu Fan's eyes hardened. Trying to escape, he struck again. The black shadow screamed and dissolved into nothing. The father wept tears of joy. Benefactor! Thank you. You saved my daughter's life. The Song family will forever owe you. But Chu Fan warned sternly. Don't be too happy yet. Tell me, have you offended the Xuan clan recently? The man shook his head. No, I am not the type to provoke others. Chu Fan sighed. The Xuan clan, they are always seeking strange things. If you cross them, they never let go. Be careful. He handed the man a stone. Take this. If danger comes once more, this will protect you. The man accepted it gratefully. Thank you. After they left, Chu Fan whispered, I hope you survive. Meanwhile, Miss Wanfu clung to him again. Junior brother, you must have suffered. To face so many problems right after coming down the mountain. Come, let senior sister check you. Chu Fan blushed. Stop it, senior sister. But Qin Ling also grabbed his hand and said, There's a guest room in the pharmacy. Come rest there. Miss Wanfu pulled him the other way. Your medicine stinks of herbs. Come relax at my place instead. My car is waiting outside. The two senior sisters began tugging at him. He's coming with me. No, with me. Chu Fan sighed helplessly. Fine. I'll just stay at a hotel. Absolutely not. Both snapped. In the end, Qin Ling pulled him home. Junior brother, my master taught me advanced calming methods. You'll love them. Miss Wanfu pouted but then smirked. I too learned from master. Junior brother, let me stay here too, all right? And so she stayed as well. The other sister sulked in silence. Chu Fan thought bitterly. I think I should be upset. Later that night, he rested shirtless, though strangely without sweat. Miss Wanfu sniffed. This pharmacy room doesn't even have an AC. Pathetic. The two senior sisters eyed his body. One said softly, Your body is too hot. The other smirked. Nice body indeed. Qin Ling sniffed and retorted. You have breast hyperplasia. My proportions are perfect. Chu Fan buried his face in his hands. I can't take this anymore. The night passed. At dawn, Chu Fan suddenly jolted awake. The protective stone had shattered. Something's wrong with Song Bai phone. Miss Wanfu's phone rang. She answered, then turned pale. They're rushing Song Bai phone to the hospital. The scene shifted. In the hospital, a doctor muttered, We don't know when the girl will wake. Just then, Chu Fan arrived with his senior sisters. The father cried out, Benefactor! Please save my daughter again. The doctor said gravely, Her spirit is shattered, but her blood flow is normal. Look, demonic energy surrounds her. Chu Fan frowned. Her soul is detained, captured. The father panicked. If I had known, I would have kept that stone with her. Miss Huangfu scolded. Don't think like that. If it were you, how would she have dragged you here? Chu Fan turned to the doctor. Do you have cinnabar and tortoise shell? The doctor snapped. Who uses those in this age? Do you think we still practice old superstitions? Get out before I call security. Miss Jean calmly pulled out a tortoise shell. I have one. Miss Huangfu smirked. And I have cinnabar. The doctor gasped. Worth more than 300. Chu Fan wasted no time. He bit his finger, let his blood drip into the cinnabar and shell. Concentrate your soul with my blood. He placed the mixture on the girl's chest and shouted, Return! Spirit! At once, a reaction began. Everyone was stunned. Chu Fan continued firmly. Her consciousness is gone. Senior sisters, protect her body with acupuncture. Leave it to me, Qin Ling replied. Chu Fan concluded. By tomorrow morning, her soul will return. Miss Wanfu tossed him the keys, grinning. Junior brother, I'll drive. Today you'll see my driving skills. The two raced after the fleeing spirit. It dashed into a tall, dark building. Miss Wanfu pointed. There it is. What do you think of my driving? Chu Fan staggered out of the car, dizzy. At least, I made it out alive. Miss Wanfu shivered. This place feels terrifying. Junior brother, maybe we should. Chu Fan's eyes blazed. Even if Yama himself appears, I'll slap him down. Stay here. Leave this to me. And just then, he charges into the building. Inside, it's completely dark. Chu Fan activates his special eyes, scanning the pitch black. Blood trails lead deeper inside. As he follows the trail, suddenly, a black mist spreads all around him. From that mist, a hand shoots out, grabbing Chu Fan. Then another. And another. Countless hands claw at him from the darkness. Shocked, Chu Fan curses. Damn it, what troublesome timing! He flips and dodges around, avoiding the grasping hands. Then he shifts his stance, crossing his arms and chanting. Shadowless stance. Golden light technique, he roars. Begone! Golden energy bursts forth, blasting away the shadowy hands. He straightens up, sneering. You think petty tricks like this can restrain me? But then, a chilling laugh echoes from behind him. Heh heh, little brat, stop right there. Watch how I torture you, and that woman outside. Right after, Chu Fan hears a terrified scream. Junior brother! Save me! It's Miss Wanfu's voice. His eyes widen in shock. But then rage ignites inside him. He summons his energy into a massive sword and snarls. You've forced me, now taste this! He swings, slash. A devastating strike tears through the ghostly mist. Scene shift. Outside, Miss Wanfu suddenly hears Chu Fan's cry. Senior sister! Help me! Alarmed, she bolts into the building. Junior brother, hold on! Please be safe! But as she rushes deeper, suddenly, something grabs her. Junior brother! Where are you? Meanwhile, Chu Fan cuts through the black ghost. But then senses danger. His senior sister is in trouble. Scene shift again. Behind Miss Wanfu, a gigantic skeleton head materializes, chasing her. She immediately activates her defense. Golden Jade Barrier, generate! A glowing barrier forms. But it shatters in an instant under the skeleton's roar. The skull bellows. Useless! You cannot run from me! Its massive jaws snap open, lunging to devour her. It bites down, but fails. Shock flashes across the skeleton's hollow eyes. Then the truth is revealed. Miss Huangfu had used a powerful skill. Fortune of thousands! Her real body was never there. She appears from another angle, sword in hand. You fell for it. Now, prepare to die! Her blade flashes, slash, cutting deep into the skeleton's face. A massive crack spreads across its skull. But the monster just glares at her. You think you can kill me? Its face instantly regenerates. With a roar, it charges again. Miss Huangfu is stunned. The skeleton snarls. This scent of blood. I'm hungry. Miss Huangfu shouts back in fury. I don't care anymore. She summons a spell with her coins. A crushing force slams the skeleton down. Money can buy everything, but the skeleton howls defiantly. Pointless. You cannot escape. Even as she holds it down, she curses inwardly. Damn it, every time I use this trick, $1 million vanishes from my bank card. She retreats, rushing into another chamber. This spell will only last half an hour. I need another plan. Suddenly, she sees something. A small door. Huh! What is this place? She pushes it open and gasps. Xuanxing? You're here? Inside, a little girl sits, crying. Sister, save me! Miss Huangfu rushes to her. Don't worry. Sister is here now. You're safe. But then, the child suddenly attacks. Crack! She snaps Miss Huangfu's arm. Stunned, she gasps. Why? The skeleton head laughs thunderously. Because Xuanxing is our obedient child. And behind the girl, a woman emerges, controlling her. The woman smirks wickedly, launching an attack. You care about her, don't you? Then stay here, and become ours forever. At the same time, the skeleton attacks too. Both strikes close in at once. Miss Huangfu realizes. This is it. I'm going to die. In her heart, she whispers, Junior brother. I'm sorry. But at that very moment, a storm explodes into the chamber. Boom! Chu Fan crashes in, breaking both attacks apart. He roars, You forced me, now taste this. His sword arcs in a blazing slash, striking both the skeleton and the woman. They scream in unison. The woman cries out, You're so ruthless! We are Xuanxing's parents! The skeleton growls. Since he made it here, that means the third didn't stop him. Worthless fool! But Chu Fan roars back. Enough! I'll send you both to meet him. The skeleton sneers. You don't understand. Attacks like yours cannot harm me. The woman panics. No, his strike landed. Then, flash. The talisman Chu Fan had planted activates, binding them. Their bodies convulse, transforming into monstrous true forms. Miss Huangfu gasps. So it was you two all along? Chu Fan's face hardens. Yes. These two monsters are behind everything. He shouts. Now tell me, where did you get my Chu family's forbidden array, the broken dream formation? One monster roars back. Silence! Even if you broke the array, you'll die here. It lunges. Chu Fan blocks with his sword, grabbing its horn, and smashes it into the wall. He snarls. Still acting tough? Miss Huangfu screams. Junior brother, behind you! The second monster strikes from behind. Chu Fan barely dodges. The beast snarls. Agile, aren't you? Let's see how many times you can dodge. Outnumbered, Chu Fan struggles. The monsters laugh. 2 against 1, numbers are on our side. But Chu Fan launches his counter. All at once, attack! He hurls a deadly strike at the spider monster. It dodges slightly and sneers. Heh, already struggling. He even missed his throw. But suddenly, Chu Fan appears right behind it. My punch won't miss! Bam! A devastating fist smashes into its face. He bellows. 5 chi rising, golden light in all directions. He slaps a talisman onto the beast. Monster, surrender now! The spider monster screams, then disintegrates. The second monster howls, "You dare? Sister!" But Miss Wangfu crushes it under her coin spell. "Stay down!" Chu Fan chants. "Collect!" The monster's body is absorbed into a seal. With both monsters defeated, they leave the building together. Miss Wangfu asks, "But where is Song Shaoxing's spirit consciousness?" Chu Fan explains. "When I destroyed the broken dream array, her spirit merged with the spirit snake." They return to the car. Miss Wangfu orders, "Let's go back." Chu Fan panics. Wait, senior sister!" No need to rush. But the car speeds off at full throttle. Chu Fan can only scream helplessly. They finally reach the hospital. "Your saviors are back." Little Shaoxing bows in gratitude. "Thank you, big brother." "Forgive me, sister." Miss Wangfu smiles warmly. "It wasn't her fault. Look, my hand is already healed." But then Chu Fan reveals the truth, pulling out a glass bottle. Inside, a tiny monster writhes. "This ghost-faced centipede, it's the core of my Chu family's broken dream array. Someone used it to drain your family's fortune." Everyone is stunned. Scene shift. The true mastermind lounges on a chair with two women, laughing. One asks, "Master, the array is broken. What now?" He smirks. "No problem. That was just the first gift, from my long-lost junior brother." Behind him, more monsters wait in the shadows. The scene shifts to Miss Hungfu's office. An employee asks, "Chairman, in your opinion, should we invest in the food industry or the entertainment industry?" After hearing everything, Miss Hungfu thinks to herself, "My junior brother is working so hard. He needs proper nutrition." Then she firmly says aloud, "Of course, the food industry." The employees immediately praise her. As expected of the eldest daughter of the Hungfu family, she instantly understood the market trend. They continue. "But within food, there are also many different trends." Chairman Miss Hungfu immediately replies, "Of course, supplements." The employees nod in agreement. "Yes, nowadays people are more health conscious. Supplements will definitely be a hit." That's why she's the true business queen, the one who controls the money. But what kind of development strategy is she thinking of now? Meanwhile, Miss Hungfu is thinking to herself, "So boring. I just want this to end quickly so I can return to my junior brother." Suddenly, one employee collapses. "Lovely, what happened? I feel so dizzy, maybe something was mixed in the tea." Miss Hungfu immediately notices, and she too begins to feel dizzy. "Wait. I'm getting dizzy too, what?" In shock she says, "It's over. I've been drugged too." Then she also collapses unconscious. The scene instantly shifts to Chu Fan's home. He is sitting alone, thinking. It's already so late. Senior sister Hungfu still hasn't returned from work. I might need to perform a divination. He immediately focuses, trying to see whether Miss Hungfu is safe or not. The moment he sees, he is shocked. It's over. Senior sister is in danger. The scene shifts again. Miss Hungfu is tied up in a dark place. Water is splashed on her face, and she regains consciousness. In front of her stands the same man who was beaten earlier. With a smirk he says, "Finally you woke up, Miss Hungfu. Yesterday when you and that brat humiliated me, you looked so calm, didn't you?" Miss Hungfu, furious, spits the water from her mouth directly at his face. Seeing this, he turns red with rage. Miss Hungfu shouts angrily, "Trash! Do you think my Hungfu family has no one behind me? Well, God help me! Grant me the power to kill these thugs." But nothing happens. She is shocked. What? Why isn't it working?" The man laughs. "Understand now? Your tricks won't work anymore." Then, in rage, he slaps her hard across the face. He sneers, "I spent thousands to hire this Taoist priest. Do you think he's just standing here for nothing?" At that moment, a Taoist priest steps out behind him, chanting a spell. Mommy hung hong hong, my array is here. Don't even think of acting arrogant in front of young Master Su." Miss Hungfu screams back, "My junior brother will make you all pay for this." The man laughs coldly. Oh really? I've hired the black water assassins. Even if your junior brother comes here, he won't leave alive. Miss Hungfu yells with fury. If you harm my junior brother, my entire sect will wipe out every trace of you. He grabs her face tightly and stares into her eyes. When we become husband and wife, your sect, your organization, everything will be mine. You will belong to me, and only me. Miss Hungfu immediately headbutts his nose. The man screams in pain as blood gushes from his nose. Holding it, he shouts at his men in fury. Grab this woman! Today everyone will enjoy her! Two thugs seize her roughly. They laugh to each other. Wow, young Master Su, you're really generous. We're grateful to you. Such a beautiful girl, even if not the first, enjoying her isn't bad at all. Miss Hungfu screams. Let me go, you bastards! Young Master Su steps forward and says smugly. Shout as much as you want, no one's going to hear you. Suddenly, there's a huge blast, and from the smoke Chu Fan enters, eyes burning with fury. You bastards are calling for death. Young Master Su laughs. You came so soon? Then watch live as your senior sister and your future brother-in-law put on a show. Hearing this, Chu Fan charges at him in rage, but young Master Su smirks. What's the hurry? At that moment, a sniper takes aim and fires at Chu Fan's head. Bang! The bullet hits Chu Fan's skull. Miss Hungfu screams in shock. Junior brother! Chu Fan falls to the ground. The enemies mock. Wow, his head is like a tank. This bullet can pierce armor, but not his brain. The Taoist priest adds. Even if his skull didn't break, after my spiritual boost his soul must already be shattered. Young Master Su laughs. Perfect. Now it'll be even more fun. Doing it in front of him will be more exciting. Miss Hungfu cries desperately. Junior brother! But suddenly, Chu Fan rises again. He pulls the bullet out of his skull and spits it out like it's nothing. Everyone is shocked. On his forehead, a strange mouth-like symbol appears, with an eye inside it, surrounded by swirling energy. Chu Fan lifts into the air, forming a hand of energy, and seizes the Taoist priest. The priest screams, Wait! Let me go! I'll give you money, and women too! But Chu Fan ignores him, tightening his grip until the priest's body breaks apart. Dead. Seeing this, young Master Su turns pale. What is this? Stop him quickly! Two thugs attack, but Chu Fan crushes them as well. Young Master Su yells, Sniper, kill him now! The sniper fires again, but this time Chu Fan catches the bullet with his teeth. Too slow. Then he spits the bullet back, reversing it toward the sniper. Boom! The sniper explodes on the distant rooftop. Miss Hungfu in tears asks, Junior brother, are you okay? What is this power? It feels so different. But then, Chu Fan grabs his own senior sister by the throat. And then, he lifts her into the air and begins to crush her. Miss Hungfu screams, Junior brother, it's me! Recognize your senior sister! But Chu Fan's grip only tightens. Her breath begins to fade. At that moment, someone suddenly appears behind Chu Fan. They strike him from behind, forcing him to release her. It's Miss Jean. She shouts urgently at Hongfu. Senior sister, run! Hurry! Enraged, Chu Fan leaps straight at Miss Jean, throwing a devastating punch. But she dodges effortlessly. She forms a seal and chants. Infinity of heaven and earth, dead tree gives birth to spring, demon, disperse. Miss Hongfu, terrified, asks, What happened to junior brother? Miss Jean explains, His latent power inside is transforming uncontrollably into demonic energy. Everyone sees it clearly. Dark energy bursts from Chu Fan's body. Black smoke pours from his mouth, nose, and eyes. Finally, as the demonic energy drains away, Chu Fan collapses, exhausted. Miss Jean gasps. Oh no! His soul energy is nearly gone. He won't last long. Together, they carry him to a clinic. Miss Jean says, He's stable for now, but his soul is dangerously weak. Miss Hongfu wipes the sweat from her brow and says, I've already summoned third junior sister. I don't know when she'll arrive. Just then, the door bursts open. Another senior sister enters, declaring proudly, "Humph! Unlike you two useless ones, I'll save junior brother, then teach you both a lesson." She pulls out a great mirror and chants, "Union of yin and yang, protect his soul." Energy erupts from the mirror, drawing Chu Fan's soul inside. "This is the yin-yang mirror," she cries. "If not for me, junior brother would already be dead because of you too," Miss Huangfu and Miss Qin shout together. "How can you say that? Even without you, we would have saved him." But the senior sister snaps, "Silence! Have you forgotten master's words?" Flashback. The three girls kneel before their master. In his arms, a young Chu Fan sleeps peacefully. The master says solemnly, "Your junior brother's fate and constitution are special. The innate power inside him will be difficult to control. If the seal loosens before he matures, you three, as his senior sisters, must protect him." He gives each of them a special item. Chu Fan looks up and smiles faintly. Back to present. Miss Qin whispers, "Of course I remember." But Miss Nangong, the newly arrived senior sister, glares in fury. "Then why did you let junior brother fall into such danger? As master's representative, I'll teach you both a lesson." She prepares to strike. But Chu Fan suddenly stirs. With effort, he cries out, "Senior sister, stop!" Miss Nangong rushes to his side. "Junior brother, don't get up. How do you feel? Any pain?" Chu Fan smiles weakly. "I'm fine, and it wasn't senior sister Huangfu's fault." He explains everything. Miss Nangong listens, then roars in rage. "Su Mu! That bastard deserves death! He dares bully us because he thinks our sect is weak." She turns on Huangfu and Qin, shouting, "And you too! One of you only cares about money, the other buries herself in medicine and drugs. Because of your negligence, junior brother nearly died the moment he left the mountain." Huangfu defends herself. "My Tao is money itself. That is not negligence." But Nangong ignores her, declaring, "Junior brother, stay here. I will drag Sumu back myself and make him pay." Scene shift. At Sumu's residence, Sumu's father tries to reason. "Miss Nangong of the Nangong family, surely we can talk peacefully." But she cuts him coldly. "Silence. Hand over Sumu now." He sneers. "You don't even have a supernatural bureau warrant. You think you can just seize my son? Do you think you can defy the great families of High City?" Nangong steps closer, her eyes blazing. "I'm not here for bureau business. This is personal. Now answer me. Are you certain you want to refuse?" Suddenly an announcement echoes. "Young Master Lu Yuhai of the Wanglu family has arrived. Family head Qian of the Jinjai family has arrived." Su Mu's father turns pale. The two powerful families enter, laughing. How could we ignore Miss Nangong's summons? And all this because of one boy? We never imagined there could be someone who could make even Miss Nangong bow her head. Together they say, "Miss Nangong, you must give us an explanation." She smirks coldly. "Then will you bring Sumu to me, or shall I drag him out myself?" Inside, Sumu panics. The Nangong family is with that boy. I'm doomed. I'm fucked. What do I do? At that moment, the mysterious man who had been seen earlier, the one with two women by his side, enters laughing. "Trouble, young Master Su?" Seeing him, Sumu's face changes. "I did everything exactly as you told me. Now you must save me." But the man drives a sharp knee into Sumu's stomach. Bam! Sumu crashes backward. The man steps on him coldly. "I can protect you from Nangong Yunning's wrath, and I'll trap Chu Fan in a place he'll never escape." He hands Sumu two photographs. Sumu's eyes widen in shock. This is... The man grins wickedly. "Exactly. My gift." He leaves, laughing. "I'll make that arrogant Nangong girl kneel in public, forced to lick my boots." Sumu trembles with excitement. "If I throw these photos to the Supernatural Bureau, Chu Fan will be finished. Flayed alive. Why did you hide this from me?" But the man warns him. "Don't act rashly. Chu Fan still has allies outside. If they warn him your plan fails. Su Mu panics. Then what do I do? The man says calmly. Simple. I'll go to the bureau myself. Nangong Ning will deliver you straight to Chu Fan. Then we strike. He takes out a glowing pill. Look, body protection divine pill. For 12 hours, no sword or bullet can harm you. Su Mu's eyes shine. This glow, this smell, a rare treasure indeed. He swallows it without hesitation. Immortal Master, you're truly brilliant. Thank you. Scene shift. Outside, Su Mu's father roars in defiance. You dare disrespect the Su family? Fear our ancestors' might. Behind him, a colossal tiger spirit emerges. But Nangong stomps the ground, shouting, Silence! Hand him over now! A majestic giant bird appears at her back. The father lifts his hands, flames blazing. Then I'll do it myself, but before he strikes, Su Mu himself comes out. I'll go with you. Why such anger? He turns to his father. Don't worry, father. Then to Nangong. Miss Nangong, I'll accompany you. She smirks coldly, immediately binding him in chains. If you hadn't hidden like a coward all this time, I might have given you a shred of respect. But now, you're nothing. From the shadows, the scheming man laughs loudly. Junior brother, you must accept my gift. Scene shift. Back with Huangfu, Qin, and Chu Fan. Huangfu gazes at the yin-yang mirror, smiling slyly. I wonder, if I sold this at the Gun Ji Men Pavilion, how much would it fetch? Miss Qin scolds her. Focus on Chu Fan. Next time, if there's an emergency, report to your senior sister immediately. Understand? Chu Fan chuckles. Yes, senior sister. But tell me, what exactly does the Supernatural Bureau do? Huangfu explains. The Bureau governs all who use spiritual power. Murder, arson, tax evasion, extortion, even judgment of evil spirits for clans. All under its control. Chu Fan is shocked. So, they hold every lifeline? That's too much power. Huangfu smirks. Exactly. Why else do people call Nangong the devil? Just like the chief of the East, Humak. But Miss Qin scolds him sharply. Enough! Don't even mention that name! Suddenly, bang! The door slams open. Miss Nangong storms in, shouting. I always enforce the law impartially. Now, who was gossiping behind my back? Her glare lands on Huangfu. Was it you? Miss Huangfu, known for snatching even passing geese out of the sky. To line your pockets? Flustered, Huangfu cries. That's a lie. Who said that? Besides, where's Su Mu? You went to capture him, didn't you? Nangong sneers and throws Su Mu to the ground. Here he is. Su Mu crashes at their feet. He groans. So, we meet again, Miss Huangfu. And you too, Chu Fan.